Well, I got like 3 different requests from 3 separate people for these guys. They're all different songs, thankfully. So I guess you're going to be seeing a few weeks worth of the Traveling Wilburys on here. So let's go. Hi, guys. Welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with, like I said, the Traveling Wilburys, which I didn't really know existed until the past couple weeks. It's a supergroup. This is from 1988, the Traveling Wilburys Volume 1. You'll be listening to the 2 singles. First one is Handle with Care, and the second one is End of the Line. Is a group that is Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, Roy Orbison. Like, what? That's crazy. I didn't know I had no idea they existed until recently, and that's crazy to me. I'm very excited to check this out. I've heard a lot, obviously, about all these people. So I'm very interested to see how they combine, because I know that supergroups can be tricky, egos can be tricky, people are very tricky, but like I always say, conflict and tension, it creates diamonds. It really does. So let's go. Thank you to Coleen, and yeah, I'm excited for this. I've been since I heard about these guys, I was waiting for a request to come in, and you guys came through. And if y'all aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right down there, and then hit that like button right down there too, if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. All right, first up, Handle with Care, the Traveling Wilburys in 3, 2, 1, go. Please don't get blocked, cause it's a music.
Being beat up and battered around, being sent up and I've been shut down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation's changeable, situation's tolerable, but baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give.
That's Tom Petty, right? I don't know what they look like. I know what George looks like, but that's it, I think. Maybe I'll recognize Bob Dylan.
Everybody's got somebody
Bob.
to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream.
That is so cool.
On. I've been fobbed up and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Being stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I
hope that's not Petty. I might be wrong.
Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody got somebody.
Oh, that's Roy Orbison. Whoops.
Put your body
Jeff Lynne.
next to mine and dream on. I've been uptight and made a mess, but I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me
Buster
with
Sideberry and Jim Keltner on drums. It felt like a Bob Dylan song. Even before the harmonica kind of popped up. Definitely felt like a Dylan song. End of the Line. George is a beast, bro.
Well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright. If you live the life you please.
Oh, I love that setup.
It's alright. Doing the best you can. Well, it's alright. As long as you lend a hand. You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring. Waiting for someone to tell you everything.
Wait, that's
Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring.
Tom Petty, right?
Maybe a diamond ring. Well, it's alright.
I know, that's Jeff.
Even if they say you're wrong, well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright. As long as you got somewhere to lay, well, it's alright. Every day is Judgment Day. Maybe somewhere down the road away.
Yeah. I'm stupid.
You'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze. Well, it's alright. Even when push comes to shove. Well, it's alright. If you got someone to love. Well, it's alright. Everything will work out fine. Well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line. Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. And it don't matter if you're by my side. I'm satisfied. Well, it's alright. Even if you're old and gray, well, it's alright.
I agree.
You still got something to say. Well, it's alright. Remember to live and let live. Well, it's alright. The best you can do is forgive. Well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright.
I don't see Roy in this one.
If you live the life you please, well, it's alright. Even if the sun don't shine, well, it's alright.
Looks like George adapted to America well.
Going to the end of the line.
This just reminds me of like Americana, so that's why I say that. That's so cool. So I don't know exactly what the story. I'm gonna see if I can find out. All right. So the background. So in early April 1988, George Harrison was in LA and needed to record a B-side for a single. Jeff Lynne was also in LA working for Roy Orbison. His Mystery Girl. It was released after he passed. Tom Petty's first solo album, Full Moon Fever, was also going on. They all had dinner, and then Harrison called Dylan for a studio, and they agreed to let him use the garage studio. After dinner, Harrison stopped by Petty's house to pick up a guitar he left there and invited Petty along as well. They all gathered there and started writing Handle with Care. At first, Dylan's role was that of host, maintaining a barbecue to feed the musicians. At Harrison's invitation, Dylan joined them to write the lyrics for the song. So that's why it seemed like a Dylan song. I knew it felt just like a Dylan song. So it was too good to be considered a B-side, so they used it to record something else. Basically, they used it as an excuse to have fun and record a whole album together, which is awesome. They said the masquerading as the Wilburys brothers, the participants would be known as Nelson, who's George, Otis, Jeff Lynne, Lucky, who is Bob, Dylan, Lefty is Roy Orbison, and Charlie T. Jr. was Tom Petty. Wilbury was the drummer. Jim Keltner credited as Buster Sideberry. Harrison was no stranger of alternate identities as he adopted them for Sgt. Pepper. So I'll leave it at that. That is pretty awesome. You can definitely feel George's presence the most in the second track, and I guess a little bit in the first. Um, but it's also a very Dylan-y, you know. It's got that Americana feel to it, especially in the videos. You could tell. I don't know if that's just like the late '80s recording, you know, sort of deal or what, but I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot. It felt like feel good music. It's like happy music. It's something turn on when you need a good pick me up, especially that second one, because they're telling you no matter what, at the end of the day, it's gonna be all right. I promise. Because guess what? Even if you, even if you croak, it's gonna be all right. You know, whatever. I realized that I kind of at a young age, you know, because I had so much loss as a young, you know, kid. So I realized, you know, I experienced it so young that you gotta enjoy the stuff you have, and you get too caught up in the day to day and what's going on in the world and all that stuff. That's how they trap you, you know. You gotta be able to focus on your, you know, dreams and desires, not occupy your time with a bunch of, I don't know, watching stuff that don't. It does matter, I guess, in a way, but it doesn't affect you, you know. And we get so obsessive and so, I don't know. It, we're a strange species, like I always say, and I find I find humans fascinating. I really do. But that's just the contradictions, man. It gets me. It's like, wow, you do this, but you do that. You do this, but you do that. You know, it's for everybody. It's fascinating, and the music they had here kind of, I don't know, evokes like a rustic kind of Americana feel, even with like the train car and all that. The first one didn't have the train car. That was the second one. The first one was, I think, just in a studio, I guess, or I guess that was the garage studio. That was really cool that they were all singing around the mic, you know? That was one of the coolest shots I think I've seen in a video in a while. Just all those legends singing into one mic, you know? I think that was really cool. The songs themselves, like I said, they're pretty basic and simple, but they're very good though. Like it makes you feel happy and alive, and it kind of, I don't know, makes you think of a time when you were happy, or a time, you know, when you felt safe and comfortable and stuff like that. Maybe as a kid, it might evoke a little bit of imagination, even like with the Wilbury names and stuff. Like it's very imaginative and almost got like that childlike wonder feel to it in a way. And I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to I think 2 other songs that were requested by them. So we'll be doing that next week, and hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was really cool. I guess out of all of it, I'd say that I liked the second one the most, but I liked both of them. I really enjoyed the Dylan kind of lyrics in the first one, and the second one, it had more of a, maybe like more of a petty George Harrison feel, you know. But either way, they both songs are good. The guitar was great. Keltner, you know, kept it straight on the drums. Everything was in time, and I mean, yeah, that was basically it. It's those videos that really count, honestly, just to see all these, I don't know, absolute legends together, just like having fun and, you know, writing like Americana music. It's so cool, man. It almost had a Grateful Dead vibe at points too. Maybe like more of like just a Jerry Garcia vibe, and I thought that was cool too. But yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to add, because I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, you know, just the greatness right there. And thank you, Coleen. That was really good. I needed that. It was a rough day, so it's a good pick me up. So was the Peter Gabriel video we did today too. I definitely need it. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for sending such wonderful music in, because it just fills the halls of my mind with joyful noise instead of screaming and crying. So I love it. Thank you very much. And yeah. If you guys have any other requests you think I'd like to by the Traveling Wilburys, or any of these guys individually, leave them down below. I might do it, because I always randomly pick a video to do like once a week, twice a week, and you never know, it might be yours, because I try to read all the comments. I get a lot now, so it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them, but I try to read as many as I can, just to, because I like talking to you guys, and that's what this is all about, is just, you know, the connection between us, and going on this journey together, because you know, I wouldn't invite anybody into my life, right, to experience music with me for the first time. I wouldn't do that. It's just anybody. So you mean something to me. You're special and you're wanted, and thank you for being here. I'll see y'all later. Patreon right there. Oh, right next to Jake Gillispan. I always say it wrong. Is that Layla too? Yeah, Derek and the Dominoes. Another super group. Yeah, $15 tier. One free request a month. Join any tier, get access to all of our block videos, all of our full album reactions to the Beatles, tons of King Crimson. There's all kinds of stuff on there, man. All my block videos I just dump on Patreon. And you get access to our Discord server, and there's a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a request in. That's the way to do it. I'm out. See you later.